Welcome to the Dream Clinic. Today I want to talk to you about why we have degrees of color in dreams. It's going to help you to know the source of where some of these dreams come from, and it will better equip you to understand how to handle them. We're going to talk about the three categories. We have color dreams, we have muted dreams, and those black and white dreams. The first category we're going to talk about is the color dreams. You know, everybody loves it when they're driving around in a bright red convertible. You know, a lot of these dreams that are vivid in color are very helpful. This is the category where you're going to have your God dreams. Now, some of these dreams in full color can also feel like they have bad elements to them. Now, I talked about that in session 1 and 2, which you can go back and review that. But let's say in a dream that's full color, you're wrestling with a big green snake. Well, that green is going to help you with the interpretation to know what the snake represents. Perhaps it's about finances. Maybe in real life, you are wrestling with some financial issues. Now, depending on what you do or don't do in the dream, that can certainly help you get an indicator of maybe how you need to respond to the situation. Now, the second category is the muted dreams. So those are the dreams that are kind of gray tones, but there's a little hint of color. Maybe there's also like fog or the light's real dim. You know, they're just all kind of like a little dreary. The source of those dreams are out of your emotions and out of your mind. Now, how I know that they're emotions, they just are actually a picture of what you're already feeling inside. Now, these are not to be interpreted as dreams of something that will happen. These are interpreted as what you're already feeling in your heart, what you're already sensing. Like, for instance, in real life, you know, when you have a cloudy day that's drizzling and cold and kind of heavy, it's just kind of depressing. Well, maybe if you have a dream in that kind of element, it's addressing the fact that you're struggling with depression. It could be about hopelessness. Maybe you're under the weather with some kind of illness. You know, these dreams are going to portray out of the emotional and soul realm. It's almost like a thermostat of what's going on. For instance, in one of these dreams where, let's say, the light's real dim and you're not seeing well and everything's in kind of that gray tone and you're not sure where you're going, that's just reflective of how you feel in real life. Maybe you're unsure about what your next step is. Maybe you've been praying and asking God for clarity and you just kind of feel a little lost. Well, that's only being portrayed in your dream. So now let's go to the third category, the black and white dreams. Now, I do have a disclaimer for you. There are some of you where all of your dreams are in black and white. And if that's you, then that's your dream language. You know, dreams are just for the individual. And so if that's your language, these rules do not apply to you. But I do want to talk about the black and white dreams that kind of have that harsh, evil feel. It's kind of like watching a bad movie late at night and then going to bed with the creeps. That's the kind of feel. Now, we know the source of that, and that is the devil. When you have those black and white dreams that are evil, they usually have like some kind of threat, trauma, injury, any of those kind of dreams. That is the enemy trying to scare you and put fear in you and worry. And you know, we know the devil is a liar. And let me ask you something. If we know he's a liar, doesn't it make sense that he would also lie to you in your dreams? The dream could be a full-blown lie. So what we need to do is, if you have a dream where it's that evil kind of black and white harsh thing, that's just a scare tactic of the enemy to try to come against you. It's just his plan. But you wake up in the morning and this is what you say: I don't agree with that. I don't believe that. It's a lie. My God is my defense. He's my shield. He's my help. Whom shall I fear? You know, you get up and you declare the word of God over yourself. The life of God is in your mouth. So you speak it out and you pray and declare the blessing of God over you. We can defeat the enemy. So let's defeat him. All right, so we have the color dreams, which are full color, that are mostly all helpful. And then you have the muted dreams, which is out of your emotions, out of your heart, the things that you're wrestling with. And then you have those black and white dreams that seem evil. We know the source of those is the enemy. Well, I hope this is helpful for you. and helpful in your interpretation process as you seek the Lord about the interpretation of your dreams. So thank you for joining me. I want you to be dreaming until the next Dream Clinic, and I hope to see you then.